Hello friends, welcome back to new video. Today we have discussed about artificial intelligence, which code is BCS701. In this video, we have described about the most important question regarding to AKTU examination for 2025. In this video, we have discussed about the most important question unit wise. So let's start the video. Here the unit first, introduction to artificial intelligence and intelligent agents. In this video, we have discussed about the only long answer type question. So, here the first question is define artificial intelligence, explain its scope, objective, and major application areas. The second question is discuss the history and evaluation of intelligence, explain different phases of AI development. The third question is explain intelligent agents in detail, describe their characteristics, types and environment with example. The next question is what is the agent architecture? Explain different types of agent architecture with neat diagrams. The next question is explain the piece performance measure, illustrate it using real world agent examples. The next question is describe the problem solving approach in AI, explain problem formulation and state space representation. The next question is explain problem solving agents, discuss and its step involved in solving typical AI problems. And the next question is explain various type of agent environments and their properties, observable, deterministic, episodic, etc. The next question is compare simple, reflex, model based, goal based, utility based and learning agent. The last question of unit first, explain classic AI problems such as vacuum cleaner, 8 puzzle and water jet problems. Here we have start the unit number second, which is problem solving and search strategies. So I also explain that in this lecture we have described only long answer type questions. So let's start the unit second, explain uninformed search strategy, describe BFS, DFS and iterative deepening search with examples and comparisons. The next question is explain informed search strategy, describe greedy based first search and AI strict search with example. Question number third is prove that a strict search algorithm is complete and optimal. Explain the role of heuristics. The next question is what is a heuristic functions? Discuss administrable and consistent heuristic with example. The next question is explain hill climbing algorithm. Discuss its advantages, disadvantages and limitation. The next question is explain simulated annealing algorithm, compare it with hill climbing. The next question is explain constraint satisfaction problem, CSP, describe backtracking and constraint propagation techniques. The next question is explain game playing in AI, describe min-max algorithm with example. The last one question of unit second, explain alpha beta pruning. How does it improve the efficiency of min-max algorithm? The last question of unit second, discuss stochastics and partially observable games with suitable example. So here we have started the unit number third, which is knowledge representation and reasoning. Here the first question is explain knowledge representation in AI, discuss different requirements and issues of knowledge representation. The next question is explain propositional logic, describe its syntax, semantics, and inference mechanism. Next question is explain first order logic FOL, compare it with propositional logic. The next question is describe inference in logic based system, explain resolution and unification in details. The next question is explain knowledge based agent, describe the Wumpus world problem and its representation. The next question is explain forward chaining and backward chaining inference methods with example. The next question is example logic programming using Prolog, describe facts, rules and queries with example. And the next question is explain resolution principle in AI with suitable example. And the another question is what is ontology? Explain ontological engineering and its importance in AI. The last question of unit 3rd discuss reasoning using ontologies and its applications. Here we have a start unit 4th, which is uncertainty and learning techniques. In the unit 4th, the first question is explain uncertainty in artificial intelligence, discuss source and methods to handle uncertainty. The next question is explain probabilistic reasoning, derive and explain bias rules and suitable example. The next question is explain Bayesian networks, describe their structure, construction and applications. The next question is explain fuzzy logic in detail, describe fuzzy logic, membership, function and inferences system. The next question is compare fuzzy logic with classical logic. The next question is explain artificial neural networks, describe the perceptron model learning rule. The next question is explain the limitation of single layer perceptron. The next question is explain backpropagation algorithm introductory level. And the last one question is explain the fundamentals of machine learning in AI context. The last question of unit 3rd, the last question of unit 4th, differentiate between supervised and unsupervised learning with suitable example. Here we have start the unit number 5th, which is application of AI and multi-agent systems. In the unit 5th, here the first question is explain natural language processing NLP, discuss its components, challenges and applications. The next question is explain machine translation system and their working. The next question is explain information retrieval and information extraction techniques. The next question is explain robotics in AI, describe perception planning and motion control. The next question is explain speech recognition systems and their applications. The next question is explain software agents, describe their architecture and communication method. The next question is explain multi-agent system, discuss negotiation trust and reputation mechanism. The next question is discuss applications of multi-agent systems in real world scenarios. The next question is explain explainable AI XAI, discuss importance of interoperability and trust of AI system. The next question is explain techniques for explaining black box model with suitable example. The last question of the unit 5th and this video discuss case studies of explainable AI in LLP and computer vision. I hope you have understand the almost important question for AKTU examination which is very useful for the your AKTU examination. Meet the next video. Bye bye. Best of luck. Thank you.